In this video, I'd like to show you correct violin holding position and posture and left hand mechanics. So in order for you to find the right angle where to hold the violin, I suggest we do this simple motion by touching our shoulders. And then we stop and very naturally and intuitively extend our left hand forward like this. So this should be it. This should where you should slide down your violin and hold it here. Because I bet you didn't put your hand here, you didn't put it there, you put it at about 45 degrees angle in between these two extremes. And when you take your violin, make sure that you hold it close to the neck. Violin is resting onto your shoulder and the collarbone. And here is very important where you put your head. So let's do up and down, then side to side, then look at your scroll, and all you do is feel the weight of your head going onto the chin rest. So like you're drawing the straight line with your nose pointing down. This should be it. Violin should not slide anywhere. It should stay comfortable. Must not allow violin to slide down here down the shoulder, because then it creates a distance and you have to overcompensate with your neck. Also must make sure the violin doesn't slide forward here. We must ensure this nice triangular space at all times. When you slide forward, and especially tired and holding your elbow against the tummy, then it changes the trajectory of the bow. You have to bow to the side, and we must never bow to the side. Our bow should come straight, like the elephant trunk. And if you are to hold your violin here and attempt this straight bowing, then what happens is whistle instead of sound, and the bow will be all over the place. So to ensure nice beautiful tone of the violin, we must have beautiful posture, straight posture ourselves. Violin should be at the right angle. Look at the bow, the elbow level. We never point our elbow outward. It's in fact, if anything, more inward. And the bow should come parallel to the fingerboard, parallel to the bridge, like always drawing straight line. Now, how do we move our fingers? The movement and impulse must come from the base joints here, so like that. You can even feel the knuckles under your skin to feel how it should move. We never activate top two joints here. And to practice that, I suggest doing the owl eyes like this. And we must find balance and support in our thumb. Our thumb is super important, it's like our pillar. And if you can do the clicking noise with that, that's fantastic. It means that you are achieving like muscle training. You're training your muscle well, and it's really strong enough to create the noise. That's what we're looking for. If you notice, when I'm pressing like this, nothing here moves. So our main goal is to develop secure, strong left hand frame. By this I mean that the thumb, the wrist, the elbow is moving like one unit. And no matter which finger do we press, this shape is fixed. It's relaxed. There is no tension here, but it's fixed in the same shape. So that's the left hand frame. And when we are moving like this to accommodate each finger, that would be the example of bad left hand frame. We want to have one consistent like line here, because here, as I sometimes do not collect rain, we want nice waterfall. Why this is important? Because when we play fast, this motion will be extra. We want to minimize the movement. And also, if we in this position is squeezing, and this curved pinky is the perfect indication that there is tension, we must change something. And with this position, then the shifting will be easier. Then one movement will ensure that there's none of this broken movements, and you can play in fast tempos, and the most importantly, you will achieve accurate intonation. Because like this, it's very difficult to achieve consistency, because out of 10 times, when you press the finger, it will land anywhere. And if you have stable left hand frame, then you'll be able to achieve consistency and accuracy. So that's why we looking so much into correct left hand frame and trying to develop that as soon as possible. Then I'd like to show you this smiley face here. It's our thumb. It's an easy way for the children to remember that he's shy, he must not pop out this way. If his eyes are visible, fantastic. If you even completely hide him, it's also alright. So there is a range where you hold your thumb. It could be in between the first and second finger here, or it could be even like this, like to the side. I'm from those people who are adjusted to hold the thumb to the side. And also I have got here 5p coin. It's a fun way also to check with your child to ensure that there's nice curved shape with your fingers. The fingers never straight. And if you're holding your hand right, then you'll be able to rest 5p coin and it will not slide. So even like this, it's like sliding to the side. So on a D string or on a G string, try to do that exercise with the p coin. Of course, on the E string, you do need to have this shape of the elbow, but not there. So even like this is too far out. We want the elbow always be on the inner side, because our fingers are all different size, and in order for our little pinky to reach all the strings together, we have to have that slight, as I point here, drawn the arrow. We have to have slight turn of the wrist to the left. And another way to say that, to remind the child, is saying, look for the tunnel. Imagine the train coming from your nose and have to pass through the tunnel. So that's a fun way to check it. Another thing I have drawn here is this patch. So this is a contact point where you should touch the violin. It's alright to have the contact point here, as long as you're not squeezing. Because once you squeeze, again, you cannot achieve accurate intonation, and you won't play for too long, because you will get tired much sooner. This contact point, don't get me wrong, it does help, especially when you play fast music, double stops. It's like extra support and comfort and security. You feel that extra support. But the touch should be so light, as if you would touch the cheek. If you could like more compare it like squeezing your nose, then this is already squeezing, and we need to relax. Because in the future, what we want to do, we want to, from this position, be able to easily go to this position when we have got nice like round shape, nice holding here. Why this important? Because we do the shifting and we must ensure that everything is free and easy. And also vibration, I will show you, I will demonstrate how it affects vibration. So this is going to be with the contact point on. And now I'm going to play with nice space. So instantly we allowed the range for our vibration. And in one music we have moments where we want to play fast and then vibrate one note. So if you're not squeezing, then from this to this is like no problem. You could easily change that. But if you are squeezing, then for you it will be nearly impossible to easily transition from that to that position. So if you are even a beginner, it's very important to know what awaits you in the future, so we don't unlearn bad habits. So I really hope this is helpful, and happy practice.